Okay, so here I go. I've got something a little bit fun to do. Not that I think everything I do is fun, so I'm not sure how that works out. But I've got a little penguin. Oop, wrong side. So there's that. There's a side view, and I'm going to cut this out on my scroll saw so that we get this three-dimensional shape. And then I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to mostly carve it out with this, just this little round sanding bit on there. Um, I'm not sure how many details I want to put in this, just kind of give the shape of a penguin, sand it real nice and smooth, and then I'm going to go ahead and put one of those metal rods in the bottom of it so this can stick into a planter. I think that would look really awesome. Just a little penguin guy hanging around in your plants. So let's get started. Okay, I said at the beginning I was going to just start with this, but to be honest, there's so much on there and it's going to come off so much faster with this thing. So I'm just going to use this to get the basic shape. Then I'll go to the other one and smooth it out and get it nice and ready to go here. So let's go. Got a super nice shape here. I think he's looking really good. So I want to now go ahead and we'll begin the process of smoothing him out, making him look nice and finished. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put some sort of outdoor coating on it so that he can be outside in plants or inside either way. And if you accidentally get water on him, he'll still be okay. All right, so originally what I was going to do was just go ahead and get my little flap sanding tool that I've got and start smoothing this out and then sand it all by hand. Um, I really think to put some wings here, at least just a hint that that's what's here, so that their little belly shows right there, because that's what makes these guys so cool is that little belly that sticks out with their tucks. Although I'm not going to paint this, it is not going to get painted at all. But I just wanted the natural wood stain here to stick out in the flower pots. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down here so that it's just a little bit recessed. I think I like that really nicely. That looks good. I was thinking about a little bit of a tail back there, but more than likely where this is going to be sitting, you're not going to be able to, he's going to be facing forward. Let's go ahead. I'm going to change out my bit, put my little flap thing on here, and we're going to sand away. He is very smooth. I am going to, that was 150 grit on that flap sander. So I'm going to go ahead and use some 220 on here to get it a little bit smoother. I, of course, am not going to film me sitting here doing this. You know how to sand, and you know how much fun it is. But I'm going to let your imagination run wild on the sanding portion. You can imagine how much fun it is to do this without even seeing it. All right, be back when we're done. All right, I'm going to give this a shot. This isn't too dark of a mix here of my stain. That's actually Danish oil. It's not actually stain. And it's the dark walnut and then the regular that I've mixed together. I think if I just do this right around in here, all right, so I did get some stain in where the well, Danish oil, in where the white would be. So I'm going to try to see if I can sand some of that out. The problem with it is it soaks in, so it may not come off, although it looks like I might be doing it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll take it. It's not black, like you see, but it gives the idea, keeps the grain of the wood there. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, you know what? Let's even go a little bit further. Put a little bit of an eye in here. There. There is our penguin. All right. He's all done. I have put some lacquer on it, gloss lacquer. The thing that I didn't realize, and maybe once it's dry, because it's still wet, I'm going to show it to you wet right now. It is, you can't really see the difference in the darker stain. I'm hoping once it dries a little, we'll be able to notice a better difference. And if not, we're right back to where I said I was, that we're okay with this guy just as he is. I think he's pretty cool. Pretty simple project. I mean, it didn't take long at all. And I really only used two bits on here, the extreme burr and one of those cylindrical drum sanding bits on here. That's it, and a scroll saw. Um, you can use a coping saw to get this out of here, or just use the entire chunk and use the extreme burr to get this shape. Pretty easy to get to. Not a whole lot to it. Pretty simple shape. That's all there is to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll go ahead and put, once this is completely dry, I'll go ahead and throw it into one of my flower pots, my wife's flower pots, and let you see what he looks like. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you go out and carve.